Good morning, Claxton Elementary students and families. This is your librarian, Miss Brown. 5 years ago, soon after I started at Claxton Elementary, a parent named Trisha Johnson came up to me and asked if I would mind if there was a beehive in the library. Mind? I couldn't even contain my excitement. That is when I became the luckiest librarian ever. The Bee Cause Project Observation Beehive was soon installed, and we couldn't wait for our Claxton students to see it. So we quickly planned our first ever Bee Day. Students and staff dressed in black and yellow, and everyone paraded in and out of the library to greet our new bees. We had guest speakers, a bee line of kid-decorated honeybees that stretched from the front door to the hive, and even held a vote to name the queen bee. Who was our first queen bee? Beyonce, of course. The following year, we knew we needed a garden, so with help from Mr. Godleski and his sheep, we built a fence and planted a garden with Miss Briggs's science students and Asheville Greenworks. The kids built and researched and planted. Our second annual Bee Day was held to unveil our new pollinator garden. Our Claxton students were quickly learning lots about our new friends, the honeybees. The next year, we decided to explore the connection between art and science as our kids worked with Miss Olson and learned from Matthew Willey of Good of the Hive to see how art can advocate for environmental issues. We painted our fence colors that attract a bee's eye and made gorgeous upcycled flowers to decorate. We held a school-wide competition to name our garden, and the name was unveiled on our third annual Bee Day, the Bee-Loved Garden. The day was celebrated with bee-themed poetry, bee-themed Makey circuitry boards coated with scratch, beekeepers from Buncombe County Beekeepers Association, sweet bee costumes, and our 5th grade science students leading the show and teaching all of our guests. Last year, our school was so sad to find that our colony didn't make it through the winter. All of the bees were gone, and the students kept asking why. When we got new bees, the kids were so happy that they welcomed them back with sweet notes posted near the hive. But we had to find out more. Students conducted research to learn about colony collapse disorder and what we can do to help our bees, and created an informational video to teach others. Our 4th annual Bee Day was a celebration of students teaching, learning, trying on bee suits, tasting honey, and wearing black and yellow. Our new Queen Beatrice was named. Over these last 5 years, I have been so impressed with how much our students have learned about bees, and especially how much they love to teach others. I wanted to give a special shout out to my favorite beekeeper, Trisha Johnson. She has kept our hive healthy and happy over the last 5 years, and we are so grateful for her for bringing some bee love to Claxton. But most of all, a huge shout out to you for all of the learning and caring you have done over these last 5 years. You're the bee's knees, Claxton.